the channel, or if it's your first time, welcome. I'm going to show you guys here my transfer plans I got going on for FPL, Fantasy Premier League, for Game Week 22. My second season playing. Currently ranked 96K right now, within the top 100K, but I got as high as 17K already. Um, Looking to, keep pushing, make that top 50K, top 10K, hopefully, for lucky enough, even better. If it's your first time on the channel, I don't only do Fantasy Premier League. I do all types of fantasy, soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. Bundesliga. I was a top 500 player in Bundesliga fantasy last year, out of over a million players. MLS got a top 500 finish this season. The season before that as well. Champions League, top 1% player in Champions League fantasy. Brazilian League. If for whatever reason you guys watching do Brazilian League fantasy, I doubt many of you do, but if that interests you at all, I'd recommend you guys check out my channel. Heck, even basketball, I do NBA, but enough with that, let's focus here on the video now. So yeah, Game Week 22, and yeah, I guess we'll just go into it. I kind of wrote down here my transfer plan, so I don't forget. So as it stands right now, I'm planning for this week to roll. Hopefully, we don't get any, last minute kind of injuries or anything like that, which are always obviously annoying when that happens because we kind of got to crumble. Managers like me, that like to plan ahead. That kind of is like our worst nightmare, I'd say, because then what happens is, you got to use transfers to kind of clean up your team, and then you don't, you're not able to do what you were planning, and it's kind of like a not a fun situation. But as of right now, if everything stays, as it should be, I'm gonna roll this week, and then next week, depending if Gabriel's price or Ekitike's price or Van Dyke's price change, I might have to do two transfers. I might not have to. It all depends on their prices, and I'll go ahead and show you guys why in a second. Let me go ahead and open my team here, actually. Oh, and then for Game Week 24, that's in 2 weeks time, but I am planning on taking Dewsbury Hall out of my team for Tavernier. Yeah, I just think Tavernier is going to be on more set pieces. Potentially he's on pens right now by the looks of it. Just in general, he's a guy that can get you def cons as well, but that's what I'm looking to do right now. Let me go ahead and show you guys here what my team looks like right now. So this is what we're looking like right now. First of all, I'll go ahead and show you guys. So let me show you guys here my rank history, so I'm not BSing or anything when I give you guys information. Let's get game week history here. I'm sure a lot of you guys are higher up, but just to show you guys, you can trust what I'm saying, kind of deal. So yeah, we were as high as 17K game week 14, and I kind of just went downhill. But we're kind of able to pick ourselves back up mainly because of Enzo. I bought in Enzo. I know there's this whole hype right now with Enzo, but I brought him in game week 19, I believe it was, when he played Bournemouth, because I saw his fixture run that he's going on right now, and I thought ahead. I had Enzo game week 1, so I kind of got all his points. He kind of took off at the beginning of the season. I was lucky enough to get all his points there, and then I kind of jumped on him early now. I believe, like I said, game week 19 when he scored against Bournemouth, I had him. When he scored against City, I had him there too. So I was pretty happy to own him there. He's been kind of like a savior in many ways for me this season. So happy to have him there. But again, we're on the rise here in terms of our rank. Like I said, as of right now, going into game week 22, I plan on rolling with this team right here. Pretty decent, as you guys can see. Ekitike, good, really good asset to have this season. There's a lot of doubt if he's going to play or not. He played against Barnsley, I believe, in the cup game. So it looks like he should start. He came off the bench, so he should start this game. Going to be a real nice piece to own there. But in terms of captaincy, I still like Haaland better. He seems to always score against United. I don't think it's going to change here. Same deal with Foden, really. I think if Foden starts, to me, the odds that he does something against United are very, very high, okay? If you know for sure if Foden's starting, if we know, which I doubt we're going to know, if Foden's starting, if Haaland even start, like, we don't know, but everybody's going to take the risk on Haaland. You can't go without him, right? But even like a differential captaincy on Foden, I wouldn't be against that. Like, I could see Foden popping off. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Yeah. In terms of the bench, who doesn't make it? Thiago, just doesn't slide in. I know Thiago's been on this, crazy run. I don't plan on selling him, as you guys saw by the transfer plans, anytime soon. I believe, his fixtures, it's no surprise to anybody. They do get tougher, but as you guys can see here, they clear up after a while. Like after Arsenal 26. Like look at the run he has. Like I personally don't plan on wildcarding up until like after game week 30. So he works decent for me. Like look at the transfer he has after that Arsenal game. Like, you know, in there, easy peasy, right? Like you expect him to get some good stuff here. And even if I wildcard, honestly, depending if I have to force my team a certain direction because of doubles or whatever, like I'm still gonna plan on bringing him back. Like look at his runs, dude. His run of fixtures after Arsenal was like 9 game weeks of like insanely good, matchups. He's on a hot streak right now. Brazilian, you love to see it. Me as a Brazilian person, I love to see stuff like that. Um, yeah, Dallo, I think I'm not gonna play him at home against City. Could he do something like get an assist or something? Sure, like a goal, like a random goal, sure, but I don't like the odds of that happening. So I don't think it's super high. I'm just gonna keep him tucked away in the bench like that, along with Thiago, which I don't know against Chelsea. Could Thiago score? Sure, but I like these options here better, especially like when you got DefCon guys like Alderette, Richards. Very likely to give me the 4 points. I'll take that. O'Reilly even. I'll take a gamble on O'Reilly against United. Unlike some people, I'm not desperate to get him out of my team. Like I think O'Reilly's fine to him. Like whatever his offensive returns. I think we should see him in the future. If he's getting the playtime, dude, I'm not worried really. The only thing that would drive me off him is the playtime, honestly. But yeah, like solid enough. Enzo, good piece to have. I contemplated honestly instead of Mateta guys bringing in like a Delap or João Pedro. That's the right way to say it if you guys are wondering, for the right Portuguese way of saying JP's name. But honestly, like I don't know, like it's a minutes risk right now with Racine. We don't know, what his lineups are gonna be looking like. So for right now, I'd say avoid. But if you want to take a gamble on the lap and João Pedro, like I'm all for it. Like go ahead. I think it'll work out for you guys. But yeah, not much else to talk about really. With the transfers though, that you guys saw, I mean, this team is gonna have, um, again, instead of Virgil for game week 23, we're gonna have Gabriel in there, and then instead of Ekitike, I have Mateta. I mean, just look at Crystal Palace's like fixture run, right? Any interesting news here? I'll be honest, it's my first time seeing these little game week news here. Doesn't look like there's anything that matters. Daesh, whatever. Nothing really that matters, honestly. With the transfers I have, game week 23, like I'm bringing in Gabriel against United. I'm fine with that. Like Arsenal keep a clean sheet. He could do, what he's used to doing, scoring, DefCon, easy peasy, right? I'm even contemplating here a triple captaincy on Haaland or Foden if we know for sure that they're gonna start. I know it's kind of not recommended to use a triple captaincy on one game week. It's used, usually want to do it on a double game week. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Because I think when you have a fixture as good as this one, like, why not, right? Like, why not? Like, put it on Haaland for the Wolves game, right? Like, it could very well be that you opt to wait and put it on, like, another, like, Haaland or another piece on 2 game week. And they just happen to not do anything for 2 weeks. Like, So, we saw that one fixture last year. I think it was, like, Ipswich? He scored, like, a hat trick or something, right? Like, and then the next 2 games he blanked or whatever. Like, so there is argument for playing it on the single game week here. I haven't used any of my chips yet, but that fixture is insanely good, right? But yeah, with the transfers I'm bringing in, I'd have Gabriel, and then I'd have Mateta as an option here. Realistic, I might honestly play Mateta against Chelsea. Last year, Mateta did score against Chelsea, okay? Away even. I think it was in Stamford Bridge, so he's looking at a Selhurst Park fixture here. Why can't he score, right? Brentford, again, like Thiago's good for next fixture. Yeah, I mean, we're looking set, really, for next game week. Depending, I might not even have to do the Mateta transfer. Depending if I'm not priced out of Gabriel. I could keep Ekitike for this game right here against Bournemouth. But honestly, like, if I have, like, I'm going to wait. If I'm not priced out, I'm going to wait till the deadline for 23 to, potentially downgrade Ekitike to Mateta or not, if I have that option. And depending if I don't have any injuries, like I might just say fuck it and do it and just get Mateta in because Ekatike is he's a hell of a player. But honestly, I'll take Mateta here against Chelsea personally. Okay, and then look at Crystal Palace's fixture on guys like Chelsea, Nottingham Forest 24, bro. Like Brighton, Burnley, right? Wolves, like bro, look at this, bro. United, bro. Mateta scoring that fixture. Like, you kidding me? Come on now. Spurs, like he can score against Spurs, bro. Leeds, like bro, look at this fixture run, bro. Like, why are people not talking enough about Mateta, about guys like Chris Richards, bro? That's like one of their best assets that literally dropped to 4.4 million right now. Like, I'm chilling, bro. I have him. I know he's gonna go back up in price. Like, I'm big chilling. I'm not even worried about that, right? But yeah, look at Crystal Palace's run. A lot of people talking about Chelsea's fixture run, but bro, honestly, arguably Crystal Palace have as good as a fixture run. So even guys like Brennan Johnson, bro. If you want to take a punt on him, if he's starting every game, bro, like why not, bro? As a little differential in the midfield, fuck it. Honestly, I could see that working out. But yeah, like honestly, we'd be pretty set. What I'm gonna do now is honestly build my FPL challenge team with you guys for Game Week 22. I'm doing pretty good, honestly, in FPL challenge. Let me show you guys my current ranks here. Your boy big balling right now in FPL challenge. Bro, I'm like, yeah, look at this. I'm top 1% overall, bro. Play with a kid, bro. What's our rank right now? Season, bro. Will it show my rank or? Yes, sir. Look at that, bro. I'm top 7K, bro, in the world for FPL challenge. Let's keep it going, honestly. Let me build my team here with you guys, so we make the video, a good little video for you guys here. Let's see. So plus, I always like to go, guys, based off of the challenge. I see a lot of content creators just throwing whoever on the field, and literally it's called FPL challenge because you got to build your team like specified for the challenge, right? Like, I see some content creators just throwing Holland in there. Like, bro, like sometimes you gotta look at what the challenge says, right? Like plus 1 point for every chance created. That's what we're looking at here. I'm gonna be honest, I cheated a little bit before I, started recording here. I looked at like the top guys for chance creation right now, guys, in the Prem. And honestly, like the top ranked guys like Bruno and I believe it's Bruno and somebody else. I think maybe Saka. They're the top chance creators per game. And even then, they're like 3. They get like 3 a game on average. So it could be that Bruno gets like 3, 2-ish or whatever. And that's going to add like 2 points to his score. So it is like a nice bonus, but it's not going to really divert me from a lot of good options. Because a lot of the good options are already midfielders that play make. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to go off course really when making this team here all that much. If it'll allow me to change my freaking formation here, dude. I'm going to just go with the one with the most midfielders, obviously, because those are where the points are at. Holland, I mean, I still got to have Holland, right? Like, the challenge is not different enough to where I'm not going to have Holland in my team. Captain him, honestly. I just feel like he's going to go off against United like he usually does, whatever. Now in the midfield, low-key, like, Saka is good, Rice is good. Bro, I'm going to go Saka here, bro. I'm honestly keep an eye out, see if he actually starts, but bro, Saka's Saka, like he's been quiet too, low key. Saka, Chelsea asset, Neto, Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has some good stuff, bro. In terms of chance creation, I like him as a piece here. Honestly, bro, like don't overthink it, bro. Like don't overthink it when you're picking players, even with actual FPL, not just FPL challenge, bro. Sometimes, bro, just throw some good pieces out there. Like Liverpool, bro, Verts is on top of that list, bro. Y'all hating on Verts. I don't blame you, but honestly, like as a punt for FPL challenge, bro, Verts, boom. Verts, we need a defender now. Damn, Morgan Rogers, bro. I could have picked him, honestly. But do we go Morgan Rogers instead of Saka and then have an Arsenal defender? Bro, F it, bro. F it, you know what I'm saying? We get Rogers in here. F it. Rogers. Get Rodgers in there. Put Gabriel in the back. Done. Done, buddy. Gabriel. And then in goal. Shit, I don't know. Could Spurs keep a clean sheet against West Ham? Absolutely not, bro. There's one of the teams I do not trust in the Premier League is Spurs, bro. Brighton and Bournemouth, no, I see goals there. Sunderland potentially against Palace, potentially, yeah. Leeds honestly against Fulham, why not? Hmm, interesting. Do I go for roofs here? Honestly, why not, bro? Honestly, I could see this game being 0-0. Sunderland Crystal Palace, honestly. I'm tempted to play Lucas Perry too. My team in Brazil is was Lucas Perry's team before he went to Europe, guys. I watched Lucas Perry play for a whole season in Brazil, bro. I know how different that guy is, bro. I know you Leeds fans are loving him, bro, in Leeds. Trust me, doesn't surprise me, bro, that he's doing big things already. And should honestly be getting called up right now to the Brazilian national team, you know? Shit, I don't know. Do I go with my boy Perry or do I just go with Ruffs? I just, for the meantime, bro, I'm gonna just Sunderland are more solid, honestly, than Leeds. Leeds tend to be kind of either they keep a clean sheet or they let 4 goals, 3 goals in that type shit. I'm gonna go Ruffs here. Goalkeepers. I might change it. I'm gonna keep an eye out on the deadlines, but honestly, it's probably not gonna change a lot from this. Nice little differential. FPL challenge a lot of the times calls for stuff like this, guys. Some differential picks that end up hitting big, and you're in there. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of big scores. Like I think last game week was like I forgot what it was, but it was the one with like the tackles. Yeah, the no, not the tackles. It was like it was something that Garner, the guy for Everton had a lot of. I captained him, bro. He gave me like a 20 pointer, bro. Didn't disappoint. So honestly, if you want a tip from me for FPL challenge, bro, play the actual challenge. Don't just throw in Holland and whatever Gabriel in there. Even though I have Gabriel, like still, I'm talking about like look at the challenge, build your team around the challenge, and don't overthink it. Honestly, go with your gut instinct. I'm gonna save this team honestly, and if everybody's starting, I'm gonna look at deadlines, at lineups. Everybody's starting. I'm gonna roll this team, bro. This team's very good. I'm gonna roll with it, see what happens. Decent team, bro. So yeah, honestly, but yeah, if this video helped you guys at all, if you have any questions you want to drop down below, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. And yeah, good luck to you guys. Game week 22. I'm gonna say if this video gets like 10 likes, I'm gonna think about doing a live stream too on the deadline, guys. But yeah, go ahead and leave a comment, whatever, like any comment you want. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to get and answer for you guys. If you guys trust me enough to answer, to have any doubts about your team or whatever. But yeah, peace out, fellas.